Ship motion effect. No. Distortion effect. No. Because with my simulation sickness, that would probably be bad. Ah, chat, it is time. Finally, I'm playing it. Return to Monkey Island, developed by Terrible Toy Box, published by Devolver Digital. Thank you very much, Devolver, for sending me a key. Not only to return to Monkey Island, but also Monkey Island 1 and 2, the special editions. The first one I bought myself a couple months ago, but now I did play through the second one because of Devolver, sorry. Here we go. It's already overwhelmingly positive. I am so excited. Let's do it. We're gonna start a new game. Return to Kiri's stream. Exactly. Hello, Elminster. And the important DLC. Exactly. I got the horse armor DLC as well. Yes. Scrapbook. Okay. We go to the scrapbook.
Hey, want to see my mighty pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures.
Yes. Okay.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate.
Mighty Pirate, Guybrush, different signatures.
In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth.
Oh, I just did that not too long ago.
Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials. Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. This was... You can actually say, tell me more.
The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear.
Okay, this is really cool. I skipped the first picture.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate.
I didn't realize I needed to click on all of them.
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Okay, so we want to go through all of this. Sure. Sorry.
In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth. Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. Treasure hunting is important. Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at the time. The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security was heavy.
It was.
Elaine was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck.
I skipped something again, I'm sorry.
I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine. LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine. My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ships with a letter of credit that I, sort of falsified.
Sort of.
My first ship was the Sea Monkey.
Oh.
I bought it at... Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map.
It's great. Yes, I love this. So if you're new to Monkey Island, you haven't played 30 years ago, you can't be bothered to play the old ones now. This is great. It's a very nice way to do this.
You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same. You had to brew a special potion. There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists.
And the reason why you've got these weird objects here for the people is because they wear masks. And that was the lemon man or lemon guy or something.
LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface. The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear. I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other.
We just found Herman again on Dinky Island. Lemonhead, right?
Back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure. I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought. It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that? By then, I had learned that ghosts like LeChuck are vulnerable to root beer. Just trust me, it works.
Yeah.
Okay? I defeated LeChuck, and he basically exploded. It was the beginning of something magical. These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop.
Yay! We just did that.
I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. Good times.
Also, didn't he kind of die? Like, we don't know what happened to him after the explosion.
I met my good friend Wally, who makes the mysterious voodoo lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once. The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets. Elaine always seems to know when I need her. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I.
Wait, all of this gets...
One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course. That guy never gives up.
Wait a second. The second part that we just played
These are from the time
is summarized in one page? Huh.
One time, Elaine got turned into a statue.
I suppose this is the third
LeChuck
one
was behind it, of course.
that I haven't
That guy
played.
never gives up.
Spoilers.
The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture. It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle.
It would be funny if Herman would be here in this one too.
I erupted a volcano on purpose. There's not a lot I wouldn't do for Elaine. I got buried alive.
The thing is, I'm not really paying attention to this. I just click it. We can listen to it. So for you, it may be I remember playing this. And for me, I'm going to forget it again until I play it. It's fine.
Things backfired on LeChuck because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game, set, matchmaker.
Oh yeah, remember when I spit on Wally like for 10 minutes straight?
This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scum bar handle the catering. Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles, I think.
Well, I suppose Stan... I'm sure somebody got Stan out of the coffin. Not me, but somebody.
It's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match. I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation. I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do.
Okay, sure, yeah. I kind of remember playing this.
Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride.
Is that a fourth one then? Stan got out of the coffin. Good to know.
The ultimate insult wasn't really ultimate or even an insult at all. Or was it? Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time.
LeChuck again? Yeah, has anybody played the fourth one? Hi again, El Pollo Diablo. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Tumor Boy, good morning.
I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean.
Wait, there's another
So
one?
it seemed.
Which one's this? Both ones were good, but the duels were tedious. Let's see. Tales of Monkey Island. Oh, I
I
see.
had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy.
Handy. You vaguely remember the fourth one. Okay, good. Sadly, Monkey Island 4 was the first you bought from your own money. The controls were very clunky. Okay. Oh, the Telltale one.
The death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course.
Of course.
Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure.
I did rip out the foot or the leg.
I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread.
Note to self, get more paper for the rest of my adventures. This was really nice. I do like that. So now we're caught up. I had the memory, or like I had the experience of, oh, I just played this. This is really nice. And then the others I haven't played yet, but I will play in the future. So now I am actually finally ready to return to Monkey Island with you. If you'd like to come along on that journey. Telltale one is really good. All right, I'll put it up on my wishlist. Casual mode, all the story and all the fun, but with casual puzzles for the busy on-the-go player. Or hard mode, more puzzles, harder puzzles, the full monkey for the pro adventure gamer who wants it all. I want to go casual. I'm gonna so casual. No, hard mode of course. Pro game. Oh god, really, chat? You don't want my... Hard is not very hard. Alright. Alright. Hard mode it is. Because as a streamer, it's not about enjoying yourself, it's about chat enjoying themselves, right? Here we go. We're gonna go full monkey. Thank you, Felina. Okay. The Prelude. An unexpected story begins.
Take this, LeChuck!
It said boy
Guybrush,
brush.
come over here, gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
This is why it just ended.
Next!
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah!
Oh.
Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes. It's so lifelike.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I wonder if it's real.
The lightning, we saw that.
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Alright, I suppose I'm gonna go and have some then. They did keep the art style, yes. It's this very arty.
Scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Of course you did. It's this very arty art style here. What's this say?
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Is this real?
Sounds real.
Wakey wakey.
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Alright. Well, let's get in here. There's a key.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
I can snag it.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese and
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Yeah, you're not scaring us. No, definitely not. The only complaint about this game so far is that they should have had a retro mode button. Oh, that would be fun. I mean, I wouldn't play it with it, but I would use it every now and then.
For 4 days straight.
Yes. I feel like that's a bit much, isn't it?
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Oh, that's the key to the outhouse. Right. Shall I see if I can turn this off, chat? Like the tooltips there, because they're
Did you
like
know
kind of...
you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
No. No, don't do that. Ew. It was... No, that's a text speed. Interface. Hover text size. Alright, so we're gonna make this small. Speech text size. Let's see if small is good here too. Light, medium. Oh, they get less prominent as the game goes on? Oh, I see. I didn't know. Oh, I still think this is big enough though. This is totally fine.
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8. That's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Wow.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a
You-
chien scorbut.
Do I have a to-do list. Buy scurvy dogs. Junior Mighty Pirates to-do list. With Blood? Fake blood on it? Alright, cool. Much better. Oh yeah, definitely. Hello. Hello, me and my dinner,
I can
right?
stand on my head without using my hands.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Aww.
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living.
Okay.
I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
I guess never mind.
Well,
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
I already have the key to that. How convenient.
I once saved 2
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
Oh.
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
Well, apparently they don't have any near grog, so let's get out of here. I suppose the outhouse is round. Oh no, over here. Mess around in the outhouse.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
With my tongue. If there isn't much grease on the floor, I don't know.
Good, you unlocked it.
Yes, I did. Ew, what's this?
Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
With this? Okay.
Chucky,
Well.
why don't you look in the toilet?
No way, you do it.
Okay.
Huh.
Gross.
Well,
Gross.
well. This is really creepy over here. What's this?
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
A
Well-
fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
I've got a fake
Did you know
coin.
your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
This is so creepy. I know it's not a spider, but oh. Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands with gross water, okay? I can't look at this.
I'm not touching that gunk. It seems more like something Chucky would do.
Okay, Chucky, do this. This is Return to Monkey Island.
At
Yes,
home,
it
I've got a
is.
collection of old scurvy dog sticks.
Hello,
that
Kintaro,
fills
how
a
are
whole
you?
shoebox.
Hey, Chucky. It says you're supposed to wash your hands.
I never wash my hands.
And he's proud of that too. I did get the poopy coin, yes. Let's I gotta get out of here. I can't look at this. Okay. I'm safe now. Woo! Tie up Chucky.
Hey, Chucky. Stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Alright, well wait. no,
Exhibit removed. Aww.
I love that he's boy brush as a kid. It's not guy brush, but boy brush. That's so funny. You liking it already? Me too. Me too.
Smells
Wait.
like grog.
Okay.
Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead.
Alright.
I'm hungry.
Scurvy dogs coming right up. I've got money. Fake money, but... Here we go.
What can we get with this?
Ew, no, don't. Oh, that was on the floor in the
Tastes like a
outhouse.
piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
Ooh.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Oh. Kids, am I right?
Yum! What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Mess around and explore. Find our real parents. Boy Brush is like me. I also had to-do lists. I still have to-do lists for everything. Love that. This is the same as before. Pirate kids, totally.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
I did not eat meat with flies. No.
I wonder where those two people we were following went.
Alright, let's go and follow those people. Let's go that way.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner.
Okay, she's like me, because she's also left-handed.
See you around the park, shitheads.
Perfect. Joanne, thank you very much for hanging out, though. Have a lovely rest of your day. Enjoy.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Wait, they don't smell if I don't wash them? Beat Chucky in a race. Feed the duck. Add some sauce to my scurvy dog. I ate that. Practice sword fighting. Find 4-leaf clover. Make a wish at the wishing well. And oh, that's just the old one. How did you do that with a pen? Move this down. Check out the anchor, by the way. Here's the anchor.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat.
We could skip this if we don't want to learn about anchors.
When you were trying to board another ship, they started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more
fell
damage
asleep.
that way. Then people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship
I love
and
this.
hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design.
How long
that
do you
was
reckon this
popular
is go
last
on?
century. But the older design went out of fashion after
Alright, I'm gonna
sailors
have a
started
snack.
giving the letter V
That was you as a
bad
kid?
luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these
What do you
wooden
know?
anchor companies. But the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean,
This will be on the
it's like
test. Yes,
being
yes.
at an
Please pay
invisible
attention.
city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
If you miss anything, you can press. Oh, comma to see the previous lines. Did we miss anything in chat? Do we have to go back? Up, down arrow to see more previous lines. Up to go to the next one. This is really cool. Did you know that the word anchor means? Okay. This is perfect. I don't like this. Hi, Novid. Hello. I hope you have a good Tuesday. Boy Brush did fall asleep. Yeah. Oh, he did. He did. But also, I didn't know that there were so many things to know about anchors, and now we all know, and this will be on the test, so I hope you paid attention. Did you miss anything? Good morning. Alright, so that was the first thing. Beat Chucky in a race. Okay, we're gonna race.
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3,
Perfect.
2, 1, go!
I think I was supposed to run.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Next time for sure.
I didn't even do anything.
You up for another race?
You're on.
I was just standing there.
Hey, cheater!
You have to wait until I say go.
Okay, we got this now. It was just, you know, third time's the charm. Here we
You're
go.
on.
I'll officiate.
Right.
3, 2, 1, go!
No, I was okay.
Chucky wins!
We're gonna do this again. I have to beat him in a race, right? Not just challenge him.
Nuts!
Beat him in a race. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna do that again. She did put the anchor on the list, right?
You're on.
I'll officiate.
Okay, I got this. 2, 1, go. Oh, come on.
Chucky wins!
Click more. Maybe I have to just spam click so that he goes faster.
Yeah.
Shoot!
Oh, those are the people. Oh, let's see. Tie his shoelaces? Don't think I
At home,
can.
I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox. I wonder where this path goes.
So I can't start.
You up for another
Okay.
race?
You're
Okay,
on.
well, we'll just try it
I'll
again.
officiate. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, cheater!
Hey, she all.
Wait until I say go.
Okay, why don't we? Hello, y'all. Welcome in. Wear him
You
out.
up for another race?
You're on.
Give him something
I'll
else.
officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
No, I can just spam click.
I win!
He ran into the tree. Okay, I've done that. Lovely. Rip his leg off. It wouldn't be the first time. Next up, feed the duck. Here's bread. Don't do this at home
Hands off.
or in a park. Feeding ducks is bad for the ducks.
Don't feed the duck.
Exactly. What's this?
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
So if we get into the scurvy dog. Did I actually take the bread now?
I once seen 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Can I use this on the ketchup?
You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
Oh no. Of course. What if I feed the duck with the scurvy dog?
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Fine.
I want to feed the duck.
I once seen
Let's-
2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Let's see what's in there.
I wonder what's in that basket.
You can just pick it up.
Let's find
What do you
out.
mean?
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
Gotta run.
How rude.
Right, so I picked it up because Chucky was distracting them with a basket. I can't write. Oh no, here. Yeah, you're right.
You should put that on your scurvy dog.
Wait, so I don't touch the ground with the scurvy dog, but it's okay to put ketchup that was on the ground on my scurvy dog? Sure.
At
Yeah.
home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that
Oh,
fills
that's
a
not the
whole
real-
shoebox.
yeah. Feed the duck. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die.
It looks full.
Well, still eating though. Practice sword fighting. Cram the fistful of ketchup in your pocket. Of course, that's how it works. You put ground ketchup on your scurvy dog all the time. Of course you do, Mystery. I'm not surprised. You and your ketchup. I hope you have a good day at work. Practice sword fighting. Where would we do that? Maybe up here.
Let's
Oh.
be frank. You can never hope to beat
Scurvy
me.
dog fighting.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
Ba-doom.
Win.
I win.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Okay, did we practice? Find a 4-leaf clover. Alright. Well, read the sign. We'll
Do not
see.
pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if.
We
Let's
will.
look for a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
How can I... Am I supposed to see this from here? Oh, it's right there. I was standing in front of it.
I found one.
Awesome.
There was still one left. Darn.
Very good. Make a wish at the wishing well. We're getting there. There's a
I should
coin.
find a coin to throw in.
Yes, I found a coin. Here we go. The wish is... Chucky had a mustache, Dee would disappear, a cool plant, another scurvy dog. We could speak backwards. I think it would be funny to wish a mustache on Chucky.
I wish Chucky had a mustache.
Ah! Whoa!
Well. Great! It didn't stick though, so that was waste of money. Yeah, right. As a kid, everything's just fun. Nice. We need to talk to you.
What you looking at?
Those kids jumping rope down there? They're doing it wrong.
What you
Oh,
looking
I
at?
thought, okay.
Those kids jumping rope down there?
Alright, well, bye. We need to find the parents. Is that Guybrush?
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr.
Hold on.
Prelude.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah.
We got
Hold on.
scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did. Big whoop.
Big whoop. Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asks me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
He's weird.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Alright. Kyber Spy, welcome in. Hello. Your son? Well, I don't, but the boy brush is boy brush because the dad is Guybrush. It's not the kid, as in the young Guybrush. Deep in the Caribbean. The island of Melee. I know it's called Return to for a reason. Ah, the music! This is so good. Ah. Here we are. Here we are. Alright, so the ending though. Chucky made up a new ending. So how did it end then? We don't know. Did we get rid of LeChuck? I suppose not. You love Monkey Island. Oh, me too. It's so good. Very nice indeed. Well, we're just starting out with it. Return to Monkey Island. This is so nice. It must be really cool for some of you who played this 30 years ago. And then getting another one now with the reference and stuff, that must be really cool. And for me, it's still cool, but you know, it's not been that long. Ah, I'm already happy about this. I haven't played much, but I really like it. Dinky engine, I saw that. Well, part 1, a friendly place. I got an achievement, part 1. Here we are.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case.
Yay!
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashbuckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Yeah, so LeChuck is still around. How can that be? He's very incompetent, isn't he? Guybrush, I mean. This is the beginning. What I've been doing the first 4 hours of the stream, I finished Monkey Island 2. Also, that's a bit rude, but so yesterday, I had my key for Return to Monkey Island, but I wasn't allowed to stream until the embargo lifted. So I thought, they already also sent me a key for Monkey Island 2. I just finished Monkey Island 1. Let's play the second one. So I started that yesterday. Today I finished it, and now, you know, now we're returning. Here we go. Dad brush and grand brush. All the brushes. All the brushes. You remember stuff from 30 years ago better than stuff from last week? Because it was more memorable, you know? It left an impression. And stuff from last week? Who cares? You were curious. Okay.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point.
Oh, she did? Yeah.
He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
I love how they make the facial expressions here. Like it's really nice. He does kind of have the simplistic art style, right? But facial expressions are so amazing. Monkey Island 1 remake? I played that last weekend, yeah.
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Yep.
Funny, he said the same thing about you.
So they are not actually brothers, right? That was just because the kids were playing.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know
Nah.
how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll
Oh, yeah.
see.
I remember. So do I have a to-do list here too? I do. Talk to the pirate leaders to get money. Use wads of cash to outfit expedition. Find the secret of Monkey Island and relive the glory days. Sounds good. You want to play as LeChuck instead? That'd be funny. Brain summarizes new experience based on differences to past experiences. Longer live, the fewer new things it remembers, because it just goes, oh, I've seen this before. That kind of does make sense. I love Elaine. Elaine's great. It's like a mini
I
lookout.
detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, certainly. That's exactly what I meant.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
This is so nice. There's so much flavor in this. I love this. This is great. No, we don't have anything right now, but we're gonna go get a loan, I suppose. Good afternoon, Farning. Hello. What about the pelican? Nothing. Re-elect. Sure. Oh, also you walk so fast and it feels so smooth. I love it.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's tough on toughness.
Sounds perfect. LeChuck is already loading his ship. No!
I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard.
Stroll along the docks.
I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
Okay, okay. We're gonna go in here. The scum bar, there it is.
Some things never change. The scum bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes.
Like the Guybrush, maybe? Remember Carla? I do. The Swordmaster. Here we are. Ah, this is so good. Avast. Sure. Hello.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm aware, but also we need to talk to
I'm
everybody.
here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
No, I want to talk to you.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Okay.
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
Collectibles, you say? In the back of Scumbar is the kitchen. Woohoo! Trivia cards. Oh, this is awesome. Collectibles with a quiz. All right, so they're not going to tell me anything new.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
New decor. Is this good? No need for elections. Oh, for me, you mean? No, that's fine. All right, here we go. There's still the curtain. There they are. How the music changed just now.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
Uh-oh.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
Well, they've been replaced, clearly. Hi, Vin.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Oops.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Oh no. Oh no. Do you need to brush up on your Monkey Island trivia to play this game? I'm pretty sure you don't. No. You do get those trivia cards. No idea what happens if you get them wrong. I don't know. But also you don't need to get them right to play the game.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
Guybrush Threepwood. So before you start a game, you can actually go to the scrapbook and then get a TDLR of what happened in the previous games. Not as detailed as you probably need to know for the trivia cards, but it will summarize the story, the plots of the previous ones, which is quite nice.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Shall we just tell them right out what we're gonna do? Because we're proud of it, right?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's totally real. Of course it is. You intend to play them before, but you can't guarantee that you will remember stuff. Which is fine. You don't have to. I just played the first and the second one, and now this here. Apparently, there are lots of references to those games. It's a mystery, but we don't actually know what it is, right? But
It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved.
The only mystery here is who let you into this bar.
wow. Well, the door was open.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out.
You are the mystery, of course you are. He can't take the hint.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
So rude.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
What happened to my ship? To my crew?
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Oh no.
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Yeah, I don't think they care. So about that. Voodoo dolls? Sounds good. Yeah.
Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Yeah, at least they could be convinced, right? Hashtag friendship. The pipe dream. Well, a rage quit. Well, not quite. Get or find a ship. We're gonna do this without the wads of cash. Or maybe I should save. Wait. Alt S, right? Alt S. Le ship.
How clever.
It's called Le ship. It is very clever. Yeah. Job openings.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Mostly, you know, that looks okay. Sounds okay. The Watlow Skybrush. Exactly. You're welcome, Chuck. It's great. Did you come up with that on your own?
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
Sure I do. I'm okay. I'm gonna be a ship surgeon. Probably not. Maybe a boatswain. Whatever that is. It was the idea.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Alright, what about the second mate?
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
Sounds about right. A boatswain keeps an eye on the crew. Okay. He does have experience with blowing things up, yeah.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Oops.
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
Well,
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
well. Do we go with Smith or Chuck? Or even for surgery's a knife? Just like you only need a mop for the sweep guy. A sharp spoon. We are Smith.
Smith. John Smith.
Uh-huh. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it.
What?
In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Well, it can't be that difficult to find a mop, right? Quartermaster recognizes me and would hire me. Get a mop. Okay, so we need a disguise.
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises.
But what if it is?
Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship.
We get... check out the sign.
No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
Right. Oh, here's a trivia card. Whoa, they're so hidden.
Looks like this is going to be a long journey.
Are there also like the hotkeys for pick up and open and stuff? I don't think so. Well, I found a trivia. If you see trivia cards anywhere, let me know.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison. Would he?
Wally?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Wally? He's alive! Perfect. Where was that? Wait. I think I need to go to the controls. Inventory, C map. Oh, the trivia book. It's in my inventory, of course. Flags on the midway are... What's the midway? Chat? What is the midway? Do you know? If they were easy to find, they would be trivial cards. Yes. Yes, they would be. So apparently there are flags on it, but I'm not sure... What is a midway? Could be anything. But... Alright. Well, I don't know what the midway is, so we'll leave this here. Until I find flags, I suppose. Head to the low street. Oh, remember this place?
Elaine?
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
Boy and ship, an island lighthouse. Is that the start of a joke? There's one between front way and back way. Oh yeah, but like, where? Is it a ship? What is it? Real Voodoo going out of business, by the way.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great!
We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Obviously.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way.
Yeah, so it's gonna be crazy and we're gonna fail so badly, but also it's gonna be really fun. Midway was part of the amusement park? Maybe? I honestly don't know.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
Oh.
I have to get going.
Oh, so do I. Lots to do. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. It doesn't look finished.
All right.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
Okay.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Portobello.
Sure. And there's a rat there. Back to the docks. No.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Okay.
Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
I thought now would be a good time to read it, but okay, we leave the flyer there. That's fine. Half off sale.
Half off sale.
Well, let's go to the International House of Mojo. Back down memory
International
lane.
House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Except for now, everything's on sale.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
Of course you have.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much.
Well, there we go. Thank you.
The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
Ooh. You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way. Think of it as a book of hints.
What is it?
Okay.
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge.
I like how that was handled. That is really nice. Kai thank you so much for spending your Prime gaming here. I do appreciate the support. Welcome. Enjoy the emotes and Twitch. Like, no Twitch ads. Ad-free viewing on Twitch. Thank you. So we have a book of hints now.
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy.
It is top shelf though. Yeah. The Book of Backseat Gaming. A bit. Also, what did I want to say? There might be an achievement though for not using any hints, just like in the second one. This game has 39 achievements, by the way. I haven't looked at them yet. I don't want the spoilers. British sailors were called limes for a while in history because they always stocked them on the ships. Imagine they didn't want to get scurvy. Such losers. You know, being called a lime doesn't sound so bad, to be honest. The book seat gaming. Yes.
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Okay, we have a quest. Is it in the quest? It is part of the get a disguise.
Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks.
Sure. No, yeah.
Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy. An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Too bad it's empty. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
Yeah.
Not very practical.
Makes sense then.
It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers. Looks like it's been there forever. Not for me. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game.
No, we don't get the shiny.
Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here?
No way! You didn't just do that. I love it. I love it. So good. Oh.
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Fair enough.
Keep up the good work, buddy.
I love the writing.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before.
Me neither.
No comment. It works. Trust me.
Okay, who wants to try this? And then let us know if it works. The forgiveness frog. Anybody?
The feast of knowledge.
I think I clicked on everything. We're gonna... Ooh.
The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
I think I don't need a new dress. Otherwise, mad at you. You should throw a frog at her. Well, maybe not throwing, but like presenting a frog to her. But a very specific one. It has to be the forgiveness frog. Otherwise, it's not gonna work.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
Actually, this wasn't the store. This was a shortcut to get back here. You went into the building and came out the other side.
Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle.
Wally! Wally's right there. I don't know where the museum is. I don't remember a museum from the first one. Just ask for forgiveness. Gently place the frog on her while she sleeps. Oh, this is getting worse and worse. Maybe don't try that.
Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
What?
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
I totally didn't realize that you wrote forgiveness, Snuffit. That's really funny. I can't even apologize to the poor guy. It's just, whatever.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
Well, I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
We haven't actually been to the kitchen, but we can go there later.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
Well, look at you.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Right, so...
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
So everybody's in a bad spot except for Wally. That's it.
It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh.
He makes up symbols.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason.
Sure.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
The monocle.
Ooh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Again.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Right, so we tried the trick with the three-headed monkey again. Didn't quite work, but still, we got the monocle. Not the one that he's wearing right now. But, you know, it's monocle's a monocle.
Too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Look at that, all the latest continents.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind.
Yeah, we don't have any money.
This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Great.
Ooh, looks chilly up there. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away. What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable.
Sure.
This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island.
Is it?
It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? I had a map like this once, but I sailed left.
Okay, well then.
It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that.
You can do everything apparently with a map, why not? You wonder if she pays money for symbols it's just made up. Does that be a little jab at the player? I mean, it is possible.
That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, Cursed Black Diamond. The first rule of piracy is, never buy a used treasure map.
That does make sense.
Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Of course it's maps.
Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it.
Well, it's good to have a hobby.
I thought maybe we could look through the window, but
Ooh,
seems like we can't.
Nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
I suppose he knows that I don't have any money, so I suppose everything is too much.
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes.
Maze map.
It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny. Never seen one of those before. I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
Sounds smart. Yep.
Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced.
I got an achievement. Cartography nerd. Because apparently we clicked on all of them. Love it. The map was amazing. You got it.
This place has kind of gone downhill.
Maybe those are the symbols the cartographer's being paid for.
Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor.
Because those are random
What kind of
symbols.
person would just paint on a wall like that? Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now.
Even a stopped clock is rated twice a day.
If any clock were the exception to that rule, it would be this one.
Okay, let's get over to High Street. Meanwhile, on the Chuck's ship.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone.
I remember that.
cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story.
There was more to that recipe, though.
Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret, too. That guy steals all my best
Green
ideas.
Shake, stop it.
Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas?
Why wouldn't it be?
Instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Except for we're gonna still make it on board, right? What mastermind came up with that pun? I think cartography, nerd circles, map creations is a thing. Sure it is. I want it all. A note.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Yeah.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
This was the old shop here. Isn't that weird graffiti?
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Exactly that.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Sure.
Things are not what they seem.
Wisdom.
All keys are gold. It's the way of keys. No one ever works together. All want their own prize.
It does look a bit like Deathly Hallows, but not quite.
When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone.
I wonder if that's just random stuff, if that actually helps with what we're doing. Anything here?
It seems to be stuck closed.
Stuck closed. Can I open it?
It makes things look bigger.
Suppose it does. Thank God I brought my trusty horse armor.
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
So this is a DLC thing that I got, which doesn't really do anything, but it's still cool, right? Oh, hello, Sun Muffin. Do you know, by the way, that I made muffins last week on the weekend because of you? They were really good. Okay, so that's closed. Cool. Keys of gold.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine. and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also,
Yep.
the windows need some work.
They kind of do, huh? What a rundown place. Here's the jail. The locksmith. Oh, that's a new one.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hello.
Is this Polly?
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
And here are the crackers.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
They are probably not for the customers then.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
We're not allowed to touch anything here. What's this? Ah. All the cliche jokes about maps are such latitudes. Suppose they are. True. Speaking of maps, you have a random fun fact. It's called coastline paradox. When mapping any shore, the closer you get on the map, the longer the coastline becomes due to all the detail that needs to be included to be accurate. That is interesting. Were they Zen? No, they were not Zen muffins. Banana muffins, though.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Florida's a thing in this world?
What's this lock?
That's for hats.
Wait, what? A lock for hats?
What's that lock?
It's meant for bachelors to secure their apartments.
Okay.
What's this lock?
A special one that can open with any of 4 different keys.
What's that lock?
A famous lawyer used that to keep people from stealing his front doormat. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's this lock?
That's for sealing a container full of evaporated gas.
That makes so much sense.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver. And please, don't touch the glass.
Lockable quiver. Interesting idea, yes. Well?
What's this key?
That one is only for going in. Never for coming out. And please, don't touch the glass.
A padlock. Bachelor padlock. Of course.
What's this key?
That one's for making a quick exit from somewhere you're trapped.
What's that key?
That opens a long straight wardrobe for keeping long straight dresses.
I feel like I need to get all of
What's
these.
that key?
That activates a mechanical kettle.
What's this key?
That unlocks your house.
My house?
Please, don't touch the glass.
My house?
What's this key?
That activates a mechanical kettle.
I don't know if I got all of them already.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable...
Suppose I did.
What's that key?
That's... And please, don't touch...
Okay.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
That doesn't work. I'm sure that doesn't work.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Apparently that's a key grinder.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
I mean, those are several keys, right? There was a safe in the voodoo shop with several locks. Coincidence? It is a cool collection of keys, yeah. You do have to lock the key to the bigger one and the smaller one. Maybe.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
I actually think that was a good one.
I'm
Okay.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All keys are gold. Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said.
It's really clean in here. Do you have a mop I could use?
I simply don't allow filth to accumulate in the first place. Try somewhere a little less sanitary, like the bar by the docks.
I will do that.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
So you do need something to have a lock, though, in order to make a key. Best of luck. I suppose the old woman kind of hinted at stuff in the game.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
Exactly.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I don't know about that.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
Makes sense because it's the Lock family, right?
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
I suppose.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
There is that house with a locked door. If we get the serial number for this, we can probably ask her to make a key.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Yeah, that absolutely makes sense.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Huh.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
I already have a magnifier, thank you very much, but that's all I needed to know.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Perfect, thank you. So... I have a magnifier. I don't know if it's bright enough to actually read anything.
I don't see anything useful here.
Read the sign.
Employees only.
But
it seems to be stuck closed.
Oh, so it's stuck. It's not actually locked. Aww. Really?
I don't see anything useful here.
And I thought I was so smart. Maybe there's a different lock. I'm sure there is. What about this one?
Aww,
no.
This is where I risked
Let's
my neck
go
for a
to the
lane.
jail.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
There's also Stan.
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was
In the
in
other cell.
that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
Otis was part of our crew from the first Monkey Island. And then Stan, I'm sure you remember Stan.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
Again.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like
Here we
cell
go.
doors.
Imagine that.
This is what we need then. New art style? What do you mean? Are you just randomly saying this? Oh, he said that to him. The new art style. He didn't even register. Wow, don't mind me.
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Okay.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Oh.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
This was hilarious. His number 3 priority.
Watch your boots in here.
At least the jail is well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it, the worse it looks.
Well, it is well lit, so what we're gonna do is we'll magnify the numbers.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Perfect, thank you. That means I don't have to write it down. It's very good.
How's your day going?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you, Stan. Hold on. Stan sold ships and he sold coffins, and apparently he's still into the whole cell thing, kind of.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
You look like you're having a good time. That's nice.
It says jail rules.
Okay.
1.
There's only one rule, apparently.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Well, I guess we're not gonna get Stan out. But somebody rescued him from the coffin.
Prison is the one in your hand.
So that's good.
But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
He still sounds so happy.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it.
It doesn't look like his hands
I've
are
already got a
tied.
plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline.
Hi, Dave.
Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Oh yeah, credit.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters. It's who he is.
All right, man.
Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
All right.
What exactly
I'm
did
intrigued.
you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
It's like selling somebody a ship with a glass floor that doesn't actually have a glass floor, but just no floor, and then they sink, right? Something like that. Yeah. Kami Ops, odd, right? He's got people in his heart. Like, how does that work?
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whenever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Well, okay. I don't want to break him out, but we could pretend.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Also, you can't break him out because you can't read the numbers in the lock. But that's fine.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment.
All right.
In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing.
All right, we're gonna get his toothbrush because why not? Sure. You missed the part where the character grew older. Is it make-believe again, or did they really grow up? Do you actually want an answer, Rich Banana Man? Or are you gonna play this and you want to find out yourself? I can absolutely answer. It's a great moment when you realize, oh, it all makes sense now. I can definitely tell you. It is the thought that counts, that is true, right? You're not going to play it, okay. So you start basically where the second one ends, with Boy Brush, this is actually what it's called, Boy Brush as a kid, Chucky, the brother. And they are at this amusement park. It turns out the parents are actually not the parents, but they're just playing their kids, really. And then they run around. And then you happen upon Guybrush looking like this here. And you realize those are Guybrush's children. They are actually brothers, but it's not Guybrush and LeChuck. It is Guybrush's children playing, like replaying the stories his father or their father told them. And that's why the ending is so weird, because Boy Brush just frequently comes up with his own endings. That's why the ending was so weird. It is brilliant. It's so good. Yeah. And now Guybrush is telling Boy Brush another story. Here we are. It is super cool. It was so nice.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
What is this
Thanks.
jamboree?
That's advice.
Alright, we'll see you later.
See you later.
Yep.
He does explain everything, doesn't it?
Word of advice, kid.
Spanish soap
Stick to the
operas?
narrow straights.
Okay. You waited 30 years for that ending to be resolved, and it's such a great resolve.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Yes. Yeah, I suppose
Jail
they
is
did
like
that.
a bad breakfast.
I want to know if they had this in mind the whole time when they ended the second part, if that they knew, you know, if we're ever gonna continue there, this is how it's gonna go. Or if they needed something for the new parts and they just scrambled and that's the only thing they could come up with. I'd really like to know. Jamboree is a dinner party? A gathering of scouts? It is a gathering of scouts. Okay. Okay. Imagine telling a story like that, and so I talked to the salesman in jail and he asked for his toothbrush. Yes, no, why not? It is now, wait. Actually, it's not on the to-do list. Maybe it's not important enough. Mighty Pirates to-do list, by the way. We're totally the Mighty Pirates here. You think they had to fix it? Fan ideas? I don't know. Oh, that's what you meant with soap operas. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I watched Jane the Virgin. It was hilarious how everything just, you know, completely turned around. It was funny. There's more graffiti.
It's sort of like an eye. I think it's a chandelier.
I'm not sure if it is. Let's go to the governor's mansion. And we're definitely not going to pick any flowers.
Carla.
I found a card though. There she is, the Swordmaster of Melee Island. It is Snoffer, yeah.
Threepwood.
Well, hello. Nah.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Alright.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Well...
You should never have given up being Swordmaster.
Who says I did?
Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Governor seems like a full-time job.
It is, but there's room for overlap if you're creative about it. I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Well, not really. Got my own thing that I'm doing. Yes. Hello, Paulian. Because we're a mighty pirate, we're Guybrush Threepwood. That is correct. Yes. I've got my own project.
I've got my own project cooking.
Of course you do. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
You okay, I've got to go with this.
You first. What are you doing here?
Don't be weird. I know Elaine used to live here, but it's my house now that I'm governor.
I think it's weird that you kind of lose your house when you don't get elected again. How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Oh, that was so funny when you had to go and insult the other pirates, right? Well,
the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I suppose.
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest.
Oh,
Things
no.
like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
So it's actually not her fault then. That is good to know. Imagine having a pal. You just came by after a long time. You start fighting while catching up. I mean, if this is a thing you do together, you know, it's like a secret handshake kind of thing. You just have a sword fight, because why not? You absolutely adore this art style. Some of your favorite games have a similar style, like Jenny Leclue or Guacamele. I know that one at least. Yeah, I like the art style too. It's nice. It doesn't have to be pixel art, right? This looks really good. The game is full of hilarious moments, yes. Like, all of Monkey Islanders. And it's just, the writing is excellent, the voice acting as well. It's just fun to play, you know? You fight like a dairy farmer? I can't say that.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Let's tell her what we're gonna do here.
I don't have it.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
No, of course, governor stuff. Hey, here, I found a card. A trivia card. The volcano on Monkey Island is filled with... I didn't play the third one. Do you know, chat? Discarded game design documents, magma, lava, or water. Monkeys? It's not monkeys, no. Jeez. I didn't play the third one yet. I will eventually. Does anybody know? Magma, lava. I don't know what happens if you get it wrong. Can you then do it again? Discarded game design documents? Really? Really? You just saying that? I don't want to get it wrong.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Oh, memories.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
Because there's a paintbrush on it.
Edgy.
So why are we here? We talked to her.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed.
Why do we have to
buy
fight?
another copy. You never even apologized.
Why can we only talk when we pay? This is Return to Monkey Island, Cappy. That's a new one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Okay, so do I have to return the old book then? Voodoo tricks you can do at home. The endless tale of the voyage that would not end. The Big Book of Treasure Maps. Ingredients by Barbie LaFlay. Ship-to-ship combat strategies by stupid Captain Madison. The autobiography of John Laney. Well, she's not going to give me the books though, so we're just going to stow that knowledge away for later.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll take it.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Apparently it is. Is that all just the same?
It's a lot of work being governor.
Are we allowed to wander around
Stay
the
out
house?
of my bedroom, Threepwood.
So this is the bedroom, huh? I'd better stay out of there.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Okay, okay, no, we'll just leave again, I suppose. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, the stupid Captain Madison, right? Maybe she penciled that in on the back of the book. You need this. Yeah, it came out yesterday, Cappy. The new Monkey Island. It's totally out. Take the back way into the island's interior. Well, okay, I suppose. Look at the paintings. I did. Can we not borrow some books? No, she said it's not enough. Because I apologized. I mean, I suppose I could try again and take a different dialogue option. But she said that I never returned the other book that I borrowed. And I never even apologized. I apologize now. And then she said that it's not enough. I don't think I can. But maybe not now. Have fun with it, Cappy. Ollie, you hurt me, didn't you? You have to stop watching and play yourself. Do it. Do it. Oh, here we are. There's a forest. More forest. The lookout point, High Street and Low Street, LeChuck's ship, the shipyard. We do need to get the toothbrush. Oh, look at that. He's walking so fast. I love it.
Wow, that's worse than I imagined.
Stands, previously owned vessels.
I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival.
Oh no, I need to quickly charge my phone. Cool, Stan.
Stan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships.
Used to be. There we go. Just charging. Ah, poor Stan. What was that? The note. Okay, the note.
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Hello, Reza. Welcome back. I hope work was a bit more fun in the afternoon. No, I didn't roll over the cable. I just had to change the cable because I was charging my watch earlier. So I just plugged in a different cable. So
the windows
can we
all
go in
boarded up,
here?
and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
I do need the toothbrush. But I don't really have anything.
It's soft and extra fuzzy. It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Perfect. I don't really have anything to break this open.
This used to be such a bright, cheery place.
Yeah, well, with lots of ships as well.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
And what good times there were.
It's sad to see the shipyard like this.
Monkey Island is great. I finished the second one. It was really fun. And it ended really weirdly, though. But then the start of the new one explains everything, and it's so brilliant. It's very clever.
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. It's a dried up old sea sponge.
I'll take it.
Stan used this to clean his ships.
Can't take the bucket,
It's
but
all
that's
rusted
okay.
out now. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's
There's just
used
so many
ships.
references to the old games. It's amazing.
It always looks bigger on this side of the
I
island.
found a card. I found a card, chat. Maybe you didn't see it. But if you do, cards like these, let me know. Scream, post an emo, tell me to stop. I need those trivia cards. How many crows are in the LeChuck's... in the ship's crow's nest? I suppose we can just go there and check this out, because I don't know. Do you know? How many crows are there? This is oddly specific. 100%. 1. Yeah, but you added a question mark. I wanna know for sure, because I don't know what happens if we get it wrong. 0. 3. Well, you're saying something different. I'm not gonna say anything then. Blue. Very good. I did not 100% it. I need 2 more achievements. One of them is finishing it in less than 3 hours, and the other one is finishing without highlighting objects. But I got all the others. Just randomly found them. Let's go to the ship. A chronological order amongst them, of course there's. Orange, nice to see you here. Of course. I can't actually see the crow's nests, so there's that. We need to go to the kitchen of the bar. Whoa! You almost hit me there. Can I talk to them now? Cobb. Who's Cobb?
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
I don't remember Cobb. I can save, yes. I can save and then I suppose I could reload. That should work. Definitely worth doing the other games then. Yeah, I will definitely play the third one. Absolutely. And then there's also a fourth one and a Telltale game. So eventually.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders.
Right.
Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic.
Must
Look
be about
at
the
us.
moon button.
We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
Clearly. I don't remember the Loom guy. Nah, I don't remember that. So yes, I did finish and play most of the game last weekend, but I started playing it 2 months ago. And like the first parts on Melee Island I played 2 months ago, and you know, I don't remember things from 2 months ago. So I don't remember the Loom guy.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Yeah, that would make sense. Hey, tell me about the Loom.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Well, you've got the thing on it.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
No more button than man. This is lovely. I like this. Hello, hero. Explanation of the trivia cards. If you get a trivia question wrong, the card will disappear from your book. Eventually, the cards will regenerate in the world. The book has 100 questions that are randomly generated each time you get a card. There's a save system. All right, thank you very much for explaining. So we just save, get it right. If we get it wrong, we reload. 2 months, it's like ages ago. I'm not supposed to remember that. The red tape. It does say don't ask me about Loom. I did not see that.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
I got achievement. Fan service. I do remember that now, by the way. I do remember that there was a, you know, go buy this game in the previous one. Hello, Simplex. So this game is a joke, twist, and production history of Monkey Island. It's just so good. Ah, so good. I got achievement.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, a trivia card. This is also. Wait. No, that's not a trivia card. Never mind.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Thank you. Right, I found another trivia card. I'll save. Wait. Alt S. So this is the autosave. We're gonna put this here then. Time for some trivia. In what room is the ground constantly swirling? I don't remember that. Does anybody know? I didn't even know Loom existed. Flags on the midway arm. The volcano on Monkey Island is filled with lava. Got it wrong. Got it wrong. Got it wrong. It's not lava, chat. You can't save scum them. Oh no. You lose the card and you can't save scum the cards. I am very sad now. No! No, this is so mean. Okay, well, that's alright. We know what a wrong answer looks like. I mean, the person said that eventually they're gonna respawn. But also, I'm very sad now.
Guy Brush
Hello.
Threepwood, as I live and breathe. How have you been?
Good to see you again. Just peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered
was.
your tab when you stopped coming in.
Still in public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote limes as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
Just quickly checking my texts, because that is about later. I don't want to buy a mop. I see a mop right there. I don't have any money, so I just want to steal it. But we're going to be polite and we're going to ask, you know, hey, where can I get a mop? Good. What's one less thing to worry about? But I got it wrong. Sure, you could save scum, but it probably would involve carving the safe. Oh yeah, no, absolutely, that way. Yeah. There are worms on the table, that is true.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop?
No.
I think I do.
No, I actually want to steal
Mop
it.
is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning.
You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
What?
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops.
Yes.
Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
So many. So many questions. It sounded more like, you know, this is how you make a wand. But okay, he's got feelings, yes. How was that a Star Wars reference? They don't make their own lightsabers, do they? Do they? Okay.
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you
Mop
exactly
handle
where
tree?
it is, because this is your own personal journey.
They do make their own lightsabers? Okay, well, fair enough.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
Perfect. Yes.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Oh, okay.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Well, at least that's good to know.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Which is so ridiculous. I love it. Good. Each lightsaber is unique. Cool. Cool. I've never watched Clone Wars. Guybrush is a dad. That was a major spoiler, Reza, yes. Yes. It explains why the second game ended the way it did. Okay. Well.
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars.
Stickers.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
I'm not sure about that.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
So you have this mop, right? But you don't use it, do you?
Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can. Stay away from my mop.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Looks like a mugshot. Active little guys, aren't they?
Maggots? Can I don't have any form of container. I have money.
I've got a few coins for incidentals.
I didn't realize I had money. The stuffed animal. Maybe this could be the head of the mop. What do you think? Well, we're gonna go outside. We brush. Yes, yes.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Ah, the seagull.
I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Yep, there is always string that we could use. Alright, if we check the to-do list. We need to go find the museum. I have no clue where the museum is. Because then apparently we can get an eye patch and the voodoo lady can bring his magic back. We need to make a mop, but for that we have to go into the forest to find the mop handle tree. Of course. Alright, let's go. We're gonna go into the forest. The to-do list helps so much. It's so convenient. But that is the difference between a point-and-click game from 30 years ago and now. Quality of life. So important. It looks more like a wig. It does a bit. I'm enjoying this one. You missed the ending of the second and the beginning of this one due to German food. So you avoided the spoilers then, which is really cool. I do enjoy this a lot. There are so many references to the first and the second game. I like the art, the voice acting, the writing is impeccable again. It's nice. It's really nice. There's a lot of just text right now and dialogue, but also I click on everything because I want to know everything. I like it. Yeah, no, I don't have to write it down myself. It's quite nice. Could have also gone like left, but it's fine. I'll go through here again. I'll get this way. Good thing is we walk relatively fast. Also, if I double click, I can run. Ah, so good. Okay, let's go into the forest.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
I need a map for the forest. We go here.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6.
I found the museum. Well, there's that.
Museum of Pirate Lore. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
2 days? Holy.
Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Yeah. It was the Swordmaster's house. I mean, yeah, we did have the voodoo list. That is true. That is true. But that didn't update. It was just one list. The museum. Hello.
Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Sounds good. I need to steal this. Is that okay?
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
Exactly. So we need to steal this eye patch and then have the voodoo lady restore his magic.
There's some very tiny writing on it.
Ooh. Oh, apparently when you press space, you pause the game, because that just happened.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
I don't have any additional magnifying, though.
It's hopeless. Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
All right.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
That's exactly what he said. That's the note LeChuck left when he kidnapped Elaine.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
It's kind of sad how nobody believes him, right?
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
Is this the underwear? LeChuck's underwear? Maybe? Is it Thursday yet? Not quite. Not quite. Just Tuesday, I'm
What's
afraid.
This melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It
Oh.
was found in the Melee jail many years ago. after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs, and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
That is kind of heartbreaking. He's, you know, the Guybrush Threepwood. He went through all of this. Those are his memories, his history. But they don't believe him. That's so sad. Also for this, I had to look up how that works because I just couldn't think of it.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
Wait, he's got a fake peg leg?
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
Oh, how frustrating. Now I see it. Yeah, that's really cool. I do like that. Yes, it flashes up spoiler alert when it spoilers the stories.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know.
Well...
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
So we need something to... We probably need the crackers from the locksmith to distract it.
What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
That's not from the first or the second one.
That's a nice ore.
The one with the coffin, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
That explains everything.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me.
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
Aww.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Wow.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
There's more.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here on Melee.
We know him. We know him. All right, the coffin. I like that it says ask again. So, into the storeroom. You don't mind if I go back here, right? Oh, parrot food.
It's cracker mix. Some assembly required.
Thank you. I feel like there should be a card somewhere. Okay. Is that what we had earlier?
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Okay, we probably need that when we steal this. Anything else?
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
We're all part of something, right? Diamond Distractee? Yeah, no, I haven't. Have a good day, I suppose. Random occurrence of the day.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
Oh no.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro.
Kind
If
of
you
is
need a place to
retro,
display
yes.
it, I know a convenient museum.
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
I will.
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
Perfect.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This
Kind of
is a
is.
museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché.
Fair enough, yeah.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
I'll have a look around.
Please do.
All right, we now know more, and we have crackers. Although we do need to assemble it a bit, but we'll see. For now, we have to go back to town. The eye's over there. Okay. Should replace the eye patch. I do need to steal the eye patch. We need a map for the forest. We need to get replacement keys. And a couple other things. And a map. I just said that, didn't I?
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hello.
Mr. Brush. Mr. Threepwood, but okay.
Hello again.
Wait, but I already have a number. Why can I not ask her to make a key for me?
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
I have to make the key.
Can I try out your key grinder?
No. I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
So...
Come on. Can I please try your key grinder?
Seriously, I don't much care if you grind off a finger. But I don't want to have to clean up afterwards.
Oh, I can do that.
Come on. Can I please try your...
Seriously, I don't much...
Okay, maybe once I have a mop. Let's go and see if we can get a map to the forest. Mr. Guy. Sure. Check my inventory. Why?
This is the number for the jail cell lock.
Here's the number, so I just need to... I need to use her thing.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
I need to use her key grinder. Wally, I need a map of the forest.
Wally. I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Okay. I need to take another one.
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
Because then maybe you can put them together.
If one monocle is good, two is better.
And that was for the lock in the museum. But now I need a sliver of the wood from the mop. So let's go back to the kitchen and maybe we can just, I don't know, get a splinter of it. I'll use the numb on the locksmith. I can do that. Okay. Can I?
Well, it's definitely a mop.
Stay away from my mop.
Just need a TJ splinter of that.
Well?
Stay away from my mom.
No.
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about.
Oh no.
He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
That actually sounds like you have to go into the forest to a tree to get a tree branch. How's that taste like, you know? Ugh, okay.
Ooh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
Okay.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
And the hat makes the cook, of course. Okay.
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
Okay.
I'll see what I can find out.
So first we have to get the recipe, then we can distract him with the three-headed monkey, then we can get a chip from the mop, then we can get the map, then we can go to the forest, make our own mop, and then we can board the ship. Right? Wow, not everything is here, but this is basically what we have to do. Easy, right? You've seen trees, you could do that. Draw a map to a tree. It's not just any tree. Okay, so before I forget, what I wanted to do is we're gonna quickly go back to the museum, which I'll do by just going here. Easy peasy, right? It's gonna be done in a jiffy. Oh, all right. Hey chat, I'm slightly nervous about my first D&D session here. Hello Nick, welcome back. How's the new game? Brilliant. Super brilliant. And I love the way they explained why the second one ended the way it did.
Down.
It's beautiful. Very good. First D&D. Oh yeah, I was invited. No, you know that already. I was invited to a German D&D project, and today we have the first session with character creation and stuff. Just real good. Yeah, I don't know. Like, they've got characters in mind, and then we're just gonna work together on this.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hi.
Hello. I have this.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Yeah. And this one.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
Thank you. That doesn't cost anything. Alright. Alright. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that, Reza. Like, I did. I thought you were there. Anyway. No, it's not gonna be my first one. Also, it's not on stream. But, yeah, it will be content eventually. It is 7 PM now. I do need to stop because I'll be picked up in about half an hour. So let's save this. Here. That was super fun. I do enjoy that a lot. Quit? Yes. I'm glad we finished Monkey Island 2 today. I'm glad we got to return to Monkey Island. This seems to be an absolutely incredible game. I love the art style, the music, the references to the previous games, to other games. It's just so nice. It's very enjoyable. I hope you liked it too. Thank you very much for being here today, for your support. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out today. Enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. If not, see you soon. Check out the socials. Have a good time.